Oh, good night, everyone!
My name's Freddie!
My name's Mercury! Have a great night! Wow!
It can only get worse. That's not really nice to get all
All right, good evening, everybody! My name is Julie.
My name is Kelly, and we're interpreters with Alberta Provincial Parks here in beautiful Kananaskis Country.
How are we doing tonight? All right. And you know what? This is our first show here at Elkwood for the season, so we're going to need a little bit more from you. Okay? How are we doing tonight? Much better.
All right. Well, before we get started with tonight's show, we thought that we would play a little game with you.
That's right, because people generally don't know a lot about the amphibians, the frogs, toads, and salamanders, but they might know some rumors about them.
So we're going to play some amphibian trivia, and if you know the answer to these true-false questions, we want you to just shout the answers out, all right?
Okay, question number 1, true or false? You can get warts from a toad. Answers.
That in fact is false. Although toads excrete a skin irritant to ward off predators, and if it comes into contact with your human skin, it can give you a rash, so that's probably where that whole rumor got started, and the fact that toads have wart-like skin.
Okay, next question, true or false? If you kiss a frog, it'll turn into a prince. Yeah, but has anyone ever actually tried this?
I don't think it has.
Hey, Kelly! That's one time, all right? You said you wouldn't tell anybody. No, you folks are right. You cannot turn a frog into a prince if you kiss it. I should know. Okay, moving right along. Has anyone ever heard that salamanders can walk through fire? Do you think that this is true or false?
Well, that indeed is false. Although in the olden days, people believed that salamanders could walk through fire. In fact, salamanders use old logs as hiding places. And when those logs are used as firewood, and the fire gets really hot, the salamanders jump out of the fire, and the survivors become stuff of legend.
Okay, next question, true or false? Some frogs can secrete a toxin 200 times more powerful than morphine. Whoa.
True. Well, that is true. In fact, the poison dart frog of South America is so poisonous that the natives actually tip their arrows in this frog's poison.
Okay, last question, everyone. True or false? Salamanders can hear with their feet.
That, folks, is true. In fact, salamanders can sense sound vibrations up through their feet as well as their jaw on their low-lying skull.
All right, so that does it for amphibian trivia. Everyone give yourselves a big round of applause. You did great.
All right. Well, once again, welcome to the beautiful Elkwood Amphitheater here in beautiful Kananaskis Country. My name's Kelly.
And my name's Julie, and we are, of course, park interpreters with Alberta Provincial Parks.
Our show tonight, folks, is on the amphibians of Kananaskis Country.
Now, the word amphibian actually means dual life, which means all amphibians live part of their life in water and part on land.
All right, so, Julie, does that mean that I lead a dual life? Because I spend half my time sleeping and the other half eating chocolate.
No, Kelly, I don't think that means you live an amphibian dual life. I think that just means you really like sweets and, maybe a little tired sometimes.
Yeah.
No, amphibians, they have to live a dual life because it's in their life cycle.
And here in Kananaskis Country, we're going to be talking about 3 types of amphibians. We've got the salamanders over there, we've got the toads, and we've got the frogs.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what our show is on tonight. So welcome to tonight's show entitled Come Frog, Legend of the Pond Master.
All right, folks, tonight we're going to tell you a tale of adventure, passion, and excitement. Kung Frog, Legend of the Pond Master, is the tale of 2 amphibians, a tiger salamander and a wood frog. On their amazing journey, they will discover how to become the supreme indicator of the environment. Our story takes place in a small pond right here in Kananaskis Country.
Let's go.
of the pond, there were some clumps of frog eggs. On the other side of the pond, there were some single salamander eggs. Which eggs would be discovered by the wise old toad, Metamorphosis?
Oh, I wonder which amphibian will be chosen to follow in my foothops.
Metamorphosis could only choose one egg pupil to follow in his foothops. Would it be the single salamander egg or the clumped up, yet still worthy, frog egg?
A new egg pupil. A perfect jelly-like sphere with a black center. A perfect example of an amphibian egg. Found in a clump, this must be a frog egg. For if it were a salamander egg, it would be found floating all alone in the pond. It appears the fates have decided. I have found the chosen one, the one I will train to become the next supreme indicator of the environment. Yes, it looks like it's just you and me, little egg.
Dada!
Oh, I am not your dada. There is no way I could be your dada. No possible way, for I am a toad, and you will be a young frog. When I was young, I was laid in a long string, and that's how toad eggs are laid. It appears we just had our first lesson. No, I am not your dada. I am your sensei, Metamorphosis. Yes, Metamorphosis, little one.
Metamorphosis!
Oh, I croak with joy, little one. Oh, but I sense it is time to change. You were laid in the springtime, and now, only a few weeks later, you are ready to hatch. Oh, yes. Now, hatch, little one, hatch. Oh, my. Oh, you are a feisty one. Yes, there's a lot of fight in you, I see.
Metamorphosis? Grew up like Metamorphosis?
No, young frog hopper, you will not grow to be like me. For I am an adult boreal toad, and you are a young frog tadpole. But when you grow, you will not have the mottled, olive-colored, warty skin that I do, nor will you be as big as I am. And when you grow, you will have smooth skin and long legs for jumping.
Oh, you boreal toad, me boreal frog?
Oh, no, young frog hopper. I do not know what kind of frog you are. That is something you will learn in your own time. But there is much training to do. You are still a young frog tadpole. You are very vulnerable. You are nearly defenseless. Many of your brothers and sisters have likely been savagely eaten by now by amphibians or birds.
Me eaten? Brothers and sisters gone?
Yes, they're dead. But it was their destiny, just as it is your destiny to survive. Besides, even more of them were likely savagely eaten as eggs even before they hatched. Oh, fear not, little one. I believe the ultimate sensei, Kermit the Frog, said it best. It is not easy being green. But fear not. I will teach you to evade predators, yes. Your first line of defense is your ability to swim. Tadpoles are excellent swimmers. This tail whips around and propels your body forward, and you can breathe through your skin and with your gills. Now, swim, young one, swim! Oh, excellent, yes. What a good swimmer you are.
What is this? Look, master.
Oh, yes. I see you have found another form of defense for you tadpoles.
I did?
Yes, you see, in this spray bottle is a chemical that young tadpoles such as yourself produce as another form of defense.
Oh, how does it work?
Well, if any of your brothers and sisters are injured by a predator, they will release this chemical alarm, and it warns all other tadpoles in the pond to flee for their lives, for danger is on the horizon.
Oh.
Now, pay attention, young frog hopper.
Oh! Danger, danger! Everybody, swim away! Save yourselves!
You see, it works.
What is
living creatures are amphibians, this is a snake. A snake is a reptile, not an amphibian.
Even the rubber ones?
Oh, yes, even rubber salamanders and toads are rubber amphibians.
But it's still so green and strange looking, Master.
Yes, but this reptile does not live a dual life like us amphibians. You see, this reptile lives its entire life on land and hatches from an egg with a hard shell, whereas we amphibians go from egg to larva to adult.
Oh, I see.
Now, do you see the skin of this snake?
Well, I see that this rubber snake has scales for skin, and they look very slimy.
Yes, well, you see, this reptile has scales that are dry and only look wet, whereas we amphibians have skin that is actually wet and smooth.
Oh, frogs, toads, reptiles, amphibians? It's all very confusing, Master.
Yes, well, I can see that you have heart, but no brains. As many amphibians, you are driven by instinct rather than by intelligence. But fear not, I will break it down for you. Jamaican style! Are you ready to get groovy, Frog Hopper?
I think I am, Master.
Here we go. There are creatures that share our smiles, and they are known as the reptiles. We are amphibians, we aren't the same. There are many differences, let me explain. We amphibians live in water and on land. Leading a dual life is our survival plan. The salamanders, the frogs and toads are the amphibians you need to know. Do you see, young Frog Hopper?
Well, I think I'm beginning to understand, Master.
Yes, well, you try, you try.
Okay. Frogs, toads, and salamanders are amphibians. They multiply in numbers close to 1,000,000. They lay their eggs in water and leave them there to hatch.
Very good.
Floating at the surface for predators to snatch.
Two species of the long-toed and tiger salamander. Strange feet or stripes, you should take a gander. The spotted and wood frog, in spring they appear. And the boreal toad is one whose worth I hold so dear. We amphibians live in water and on land. Leading a dual life is our survival plan. The salamanders, the frogs and toads are the amphibians you need to know. But there's more, young frog.
Please tell me more, Master.
I will, I'm very wise. I wear glasses. For reptiles like lizards and the snakes, to live in the mountains would be a mistake. But you might just find a snake or two. But don't worry, 'cause they won't bite you.
There are creatures that share our smile,
Very good.
and they are known as the reptiles.
Excellent, yes.
We are amphibians, we aren't the same. We're built to survive in this mountain domain.
We amphibians live in water and on land. Leading a dual life is our survival plan. The salamanders, the frogs and toads are the amphibians you need to know.
I think I understand now, Metamorphosis.
Well done, young frog. You learn very quickly. But now it is time for your most difficult challenge yet. You see, soon you will start to turn into an adult frog. As an adult, you have a certain responsibility. You are guardian and protector of this fragile pond. My quest for you is to become the next supreme indicator of the environment.
You got it, Metamorphosis.
Oh, not so fast, young Frog Hopper, not so fast. You must first go through metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis?
Metamorphosis. You see, soon you will start to change. This is a very difficult and awkward time for many amphibians. But I must leave you now. May the frog be with you.
But Metamorphosis, I don't know what to do. Oh, what am I going to do?
Fear not, little pond hopper. I will always be in the immediate vicinity. It is a small pond. I'm sure I will run into you accidentally all the time.
Okay, well, I guess Metamorphosis is right. After all, I am the supreme indicator of the environment. But I don't know what to do. Whoa. What's going on? Whoa. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to feel kind of whoa, kind of funny, like something's changing.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the pond, our single salamander egg had also hatched and was going through some changes of her own.
I feel kind of funny. Like something's changing. How could I be changing? It was only 3 months ago that I hatched from that egg and started to swim with my tail and my whole body. Ever since I hatched from that egg, I've had nothing but bad luck. I hatched with nothing but this necklace with an eye on it. What kind of larva wears a necklace? What kind of larva recognizes the human alphabet? Yeah, and I have this uncontrollable urge to jump on land, but I can't do that because I don't have arms or legs or even lungs for that matter. And what's with my voice? It keeps cracking. That's annoying.
Hello. How is my pond doing today?
I can't hear you.
How are you breathing?
We can't hear you.
Things are looking really good.
What? I don't think your microphone is on.
Can you hear me now? Fantastic. Oh, I've just so been busy buzzing around the pond, I kind of forgot about that. All right, now, look at these reeds. Things are looking fantastic. Now, I'll tell you, a mosquito's work is never done. My goodness, ponds do so many wonderful things for the environment. Oh, there's nothing more positive than a pond. Say it, Miss We, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Positivity. Oh, Elkwood, that was quite poor. Let's try that again now. 1, 2, 3. Positivity. Oh, fantastic, everyone. Well done. Mind you, did you see over there? Someone was not participating. Hey there, sugar. Turn that frown upside down. What's your name?
Name? Oh, I don't have a name.
What do you mean you don't have a name? Well, you have to have a name. Well, let's see here now. Why, you're olive green with a light underbelly, and, well, I see here you've got external gills with at least 15 gill rakers. Let's see here now. You can't be a frog tadpole because frog tadpoles don't have external gills. And what I see here, you swim with your whole body. Frog tadpoles only swim with their tails. Let's take a good look at you here. Oh, my stars! I know exactly what you are. You're a salamander larva. I'm going to call you Sam. Sam the salamander larva.
Sam. Well, what's your name?
Well, my name's Jerry. I'm a mosquito. I'm the busiest buzzer this side of the pond. Why, it's my job to make sure that everyone and everything is in excellent working order.
Well, maybe you can help me because I don't feel like I'm in excellent working order.
Well, of course I can help you. Why, I can help you to be the best that you can be. What seems to be the trouble?
Well, I have this uncontrollable urge to jump on land, but I can't do that because I don't have arms or legs or even lungs for that matter. And if I jump on land, I'll surely die or I get eaten by some vicious creature with fangs and claws.
All right, just calm yourself down now. The red mosquito is here to help you.
Oh, sorry, but, do you have any credentials?
Credentials?
Yeah.
Well, now who do you think you're talking to? A mammal that developed directly into an adult? Heck, I'm a mosquito. I've gone through 4 separate life stages. Well, now I started out as a larva just like you, a mosquito larva, not a salamander larva. Why, I was able to filter a liter of water a day through my mouth, and I was less than a centimeter long. I'm talking about here? Why, I, Jerry, will be your personal metamorphic guide because you, Sam, are going through metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis?
Well, metamorphosis. It's when a larva transforms into an adult. Come on over here and I'll show you.
Okay.
Now, take a good look here. You started out as an egg, and then all of a sudden, one day, you hatched into a larva. And then, all of a sudden, boom, you realized you were an adult. Well, now that's why you're feeling all funny. It's because things are changing. By the end of metamorphosis, you're going to have legs, you're going to have lungs, you're going to have an adult intestine, because you're going to be eating all kinds of different things. You get to keep your tail, though. That's better than the frogs. Well, Sam, you're going to be walking on land in no time like a true adult salamander. Isn't it terrific?
Me walk on land? That's amazing!
Well, yes, it's amazing. Now, but calm down now. Things could get a little rough.
Rough?
Yes, metamorphosizing is tough work. Ready? Because it's a bit of a workout.
Okay.
Here we go now. We're going to march it out. Started as an egg, floating in a small pond, not a care in the world, wondering what exists beyond a wee larvae. You did hatch, breathing through skin and gills, swimming with your tail and body, escaping fish mouths and duckbills.
Oh, yeah.
You are a larva, you're transforming. Gut, lungs, legs, and tail are changing, so you can live on land.
Hey, look at this! I think I'm going through metamorphosis! I'm amphiberific!
Your love will last you longer to digest all your food.
On land it will be shortened.
'Cause you grow less in adulthood.
My gills are disappearing, lungs grow to take your place.
You still breathe through your moist skin.
It's a change I must embrace.
Oh yeah, you are an adult. You are transforming. Gut, lungs, legs, and tail are changing, so you can live on land.
Hey, look at this! I think I'm going through metamorphosis! I'm amphiberific!
Four legs will be appearing 'cause you'll want to scurry.
I need legs to live on land.
So you can flee in a hurry.
My rod will tail too long,
You're not fading like the frogs. Salamanders have tails, frogs don't.
to scatter under logs.
Hey, yeah. Now you're an adult. You're done transforming. Gut, lungs, legs, and tail have changed, so we can live on land.
Hey, look at this! I've gone through metamorphosis! I'm amphiberific!
Oh, yes! Oh, I think he needs a big round of applause for that. Oh, good job, Sam. Now, how do you feel?
I feel great!
Oh, I can't hear you.
I feel wonderful!
Really cool. Oh, wow. You're not just cool, you're actually quite stunning. Why, turn around and show the audience here. Look at that beautiful, smooth gray skin and those black patches. Oh, my goodness, and take a look at that tail. Why, you're not just any kind of salamander. You're a tiger salamander.
But I'm not furry like a tiger.
No, but you're stripy.
Oh, stripy.
Yeah, and you're not just good, you're great. Why, tiger salamanders are rarely seen except after an evening rainstorm. You tiger salamanders are the sign of a very healthy ecosystem.
Well, I feel healthy. I feel amphiberific. What are you looking at?
Well, what is that around your neck?
Oh, it's a necklace with an eye on it. I don't really know what it means.
Well, I know what it means.
What?
It means you're the supreme indicator of the environment.
Supreme indicator of the environment? What?
Oh, yes. Why, you're going to need to take the big journey across to the other side of the pond and find a wise old toad named Metamorphosis. He trains indicator species like yourself.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to need lots of energy for your big quest. We better find you some food.
Okay, well, what do I eat now that I'm an adult, though?
Well, all kinds of delicious things. Let's see here now. Mites and mollusks and earthworms and dragonflies and dung-flies and mosquitoes and black flies and house flies.
Wait. Did you just say mosquitoes?
Oh, did I say mosquito?
Did she say mosquito?
Yeah.
Yes! Aren't you a mosquito?
Why, yes, I am.
So technically I could eat you.
Well, I suppose you could, but that really would not be a good idea.
Why not?
Well, just take a look at this audience, for instance. They have an undying love and passion for mosquitoes. Oh, come on now, you know you do. Come on now. And besides, who's going to keep you motivated and keep your spirits high for your big quest?
I think you've given me enough motivation to last me an entire lifetime, so come here.
Whoa, Dad! Whoa! Dad! Oh, my goodness! Dad! Sam! I want to Oh, my! Dad! My goodness! Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness! Whoa! Whoa, whoa! Ah! Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness! Dad, just stop it right there! Oh, my goodness! Fix my proboscis, thank you. Wow. It's bad enough that you're trying to eat me, Jerry, your personal metamorphic guide, but your technique for catching food is all wrong. What? Yeah, salamanders don't chase after their food. They just catch it in their teeth.
Oh.
Yes, basically, if it moves and it smells good, well, they just snap. Snap, exactly. Now cut the jibber jabber and you give it a try.
Okay.
All right, so, I'm a mosquito, and I'm buzzing around. Now take a big whiff. Well, now, what do you smell?
I smell you.
Oh, and how do I smell?
Oh, you smell really good.
All right, so what do you do now?
I snap, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I snap.
That's right. Oh!
Thanks, Jerry. Oh, you really are a true friend. Well, now that I've fully metamorphosized into an adult and I've had such a great lunch, I can go across the pond and find this Metamorphosis character to become the next supreme indicator of the environment. It is my destiny!
Cold out here. Oh my goodness, look at the pond. It's starting to freeze. Oh, all right, well, I guess it's ready to hibernate. I better collect some grasses and some vegetation to cover myself up during those long winter months. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. These grasses and leaves look great. I think this will make a perfect little bed.
Okay, so like, what do I gotta do now? Oh yeah, that's right. Collect some leaves and grasses to make me a super soft, warm bed to sleep on during hibernation. Oh man, can't wait. This is gonna be awesome. Can't wait to get down for a long winter's nap. Hey, what are you doing, man?
Well, I'm collecting leaves and grass and vegetation to cover myself up for hibernation.
Dude, that's what I'm doing! Hey, you're a funny-looking ground squirrel!
Ground squirrel?
Yeah, golden mantle ground squirrel. See the stripes? Like a chipmunk, but bigger. But I don't have the eye stripes, dude. Hey, you're getting ready for winter hibernation, and you must be a golden mantle ground squirrel like myself. But you're a funny-looking squirrel, dude.
No, I'm not a ground squirrel. I'm not even a mammal. I'm a wood frog, an amphibian. I didn't know that until I turned into an adult. But now that I've changed, you can see my dark green skin and my creamy stripes down my back and my black face mask. That's my favorite part. But the only thing that you and I have in common is that we both have tails.
Dude, you don't have a tail, man.
Whoa, where'd my tail go? Whoa! Oh, that's right. I lost it during metamorphosis.
Wait, you lost your tail, man? Pretty cool.
Hey! We're not so different. We both have to hibernate to survive the winter.
Okay, well, if we both have to use this vegetation to survive, well, I guess we can share it. How far is your underground burrow from here, man?
Underground burrow? Well, I don't have a burrow.
What? So what do? Just like gather up some leaves and like go under it or something?
Well, yeah, that's what I do.
Oh. stop breathing, too. What? Oh, dude, I still have to breathe during hibernation, even though it's like totally reduced. Oh man, it's gonna be awesome chilling on the hibernation spiritual plane with you, dude.
Hibernation spiritual plane?
Oh man, it's like the best, man. You don't even know, okay? Oh, but it's getting pretty cold out here, hey? I better get to my burrow. Okay. See you on the other side, little green dude.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh, well, I think that ground squirrel is right. It is starting to get kind of chilly out here. All right, well, here we go. I'll get myself covered up with all these leaves and vegetation. All right, time to hibernate for the first time ever.
Welcome to the hibernation spiritual plane, little dude. Oh, ground squirrel. Is that you? Sure is, dude. This is the beginning of your 6-month siesta, man. We're in Alberta. Oh, yeah. Make that an 8-month siesta. So what do we do now? Well, except for the occasional bathroom break and snack, we pretty much do nothing all winter. Bathroom break and snack? Of course. Let me show you how I do it. First, I start to convulse rapidly and raise my core temperature like so. Once I'm warm enough, I can get up and pee and have a snack. I have about a liter of seeds stored in here in my burrow to last me these long Canadian winters. So watch, I'll do it first, and then you can follow. No thanks, I don't need a snack. Are you sure, little buddy? There's lots of good snacks here. None of us amphibians get up for a snack. Take the leopard and spotted frog, for example. They don't freeze hard like us wood frogs. They live dormant in the mud at the bottom of lakes and ponds where the unfrozen water keeps them from freezing. Suit yourself. Well, back to sleep. Oh, look, it's springtime. Yay! Now I can go find me a fine senorita. They won't wake up for another few weeks, but I'll be ready for them. Yeah. Oh man, that was an awesome winter hibernation, dude.
Sure was.
Yeah. Man, it was so cool. Chilling with someone who's so cool. Hey man, I hope you make it to next season, huh? I know how hard it is for you frogs and other amphibians, especially these days. Well, I got a booker. See you later, little green dude. Yeah, found it.
Okay. Well, bye.
Bye.
Really swell squirrel, hey? Oh. That was a really good winter hibernation. I'm feeling pretty well rested, actually. But I wonder what it is that I should do now. Let's see. I've been sleeping almost completely frozen for 6 months without any nutrients. I wonder what it is that I should do. What do you guys think I should do? Oh, yeah. All right. I think I'll try and catch myself some bugs. Okay. Whoa. Why can't I catch anything?
Use your tongue. You have a sticky tongue. Frogs use their sticky tongues to capture prey.
Use my tongue?
Yes, your tongue. You see, your tongue is attached to the front of your mouth and is sticky and allows you to capture your prey.
Oh, okay.
Now, you must use your keen ability to sense movement to capture your prey. You can sense moving objects readily, however, still objects are virtually invisible to you. You must use this keen ability to sense movement. Now, pay attention, young frog hopper. Capture this fly.
I can't see anything.
Of course not, but be patient. Wait for movement.
What is this?
must use your eyes again, young froghopper. We amphibians blink to swallow our prey, and our eyes push our food down our throat. Now blink, young one, blink.
Oh, wow. That was easy and that was quite delicious.
Yes, now you must also use your keen ability to sense movement to evade predators. When light changes rapidly, you will move away quickly. A shadow of it overhead indicates a predator overhead.
Oh, whoa. Why did I do that, Master? I don't see any predators around.
Well, this reaction is such a strong reflex in you that even a cloud passing overhead will cause you to jump out of the way. All frogs do it.
Oh, okay. But what if I found myself in the jowls of some massive predator, Master? What should I do then?
An excellent question, young froghopper. You see, if you are captured by a predator, your skin will release a toxin to help you evade predators. Yes.
Oh, all right. So if that predator had me in its mouth, I would taste bad, right?
Very good. You learn very quickly.
What is that?
Oh, that's nothing. Now, froghopper, you must use your keen ability to say...
Whoa, that doesn't sound like nothing. It sounds like heaven.
Focus on your lesson, young froghopper.
Oh, but it's so distracting, Metamorphosis.
Oh, blast! It appears the lesson will have to wait. It seems as though you are ready. It's time. It's time to play the mating game! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this season's edition of the mating game, where we try and match up our fine young bachelorette here with a mate of her choice. We have three fine young amphibians itching to get up here to answer the questions of our bachelorette. So let's get these fine young amphibians up here. Have a big round of applause for bachelor number one, the long-nosed salamander.
All right, bachelor number one, Mr. Long-Toed Salamander. If you were going to take me on a date, where would we go?
Well, we would emerge at night when it's really dark to avoid predators. I'm kinda shy. I don't like to be seen by others. We might hang out under a dead log for a while. Then, if all goes well, I would woo you with my courtship dance, and then I would hold you and rub my chin glands across your face.
Wow! Yeah. That sounds like some wild date.
Well, that is interesting, bachelor number one, but I'm diurnal, not nocturnal. I like to be out during the day and get my beauty rest at night. All right, bachelor number two, Mr. Northern Leopard Frog. If you were going to cook me dinner, what would you make for me?
Well, normally I'd whip up some insects and spiders or other invertebrates. But for you, I'd go out of my way and catch a bird, or a garter snake, or maybe even a fish. But to make the night extra special, I go catch and cook my best friend Ted. We leopard frogs are cannibalistic, baby.
Wow. Not my idea of a good time. All it takes to win my heart is a nice beetle and ant sandwich.
Well, that's a little heavy for me, bachelor number two, and besides, I'm not really into eating my own kind. I prefer to eat things like black flies and dragonflies and mollusks. All right, moving along, let's go to bachelor number three, Mr. Wood Frog. What's your idea of getting romantic?
In the springtime, my thumbs would enlarge, and I'd grab you under the arms to hold you close. At least I would hope it would be you that I'd be holding. My eyes aren't so great. I only sense movement. And we males have been known to grab onto rubber boots, or even other males. At least the other males chirp to tell us that we got the wrong idea. The boots are a little embarrassing, though.
Well, I do like a frog with a romantic side.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now that we've heard from all three of our bachelors, it's time for our most challenging challenge yet. That's right, all of our challengers will be be required to perform a challenge. The bachelorette's going to choose the challenge of her choice, and the challenger that performs the challenge the best will win the challenge. Bachelorette, what's her challenge?
Well, the challenge tonight is for the bachelors to perform a song, their mating call. Let's start with bachelor number 2, Mr. Northern Leopard Frog.
Let's see what you got there, buddy. Ooh. Well, yeah, round of applause for him. Hey?
Well, it didn't really do much for me at all. Okay, bachelor number 3, Mr. Wood Frog.
All right, let's see what you got there, buddy. Oh, yeah, okay. There we go. Wow, that was fun for that.
Well, I do appreciate the effort because that was actually quite wonderful. Ooh, all right, but bachelor number 1, Mr. Long-Toed Salamander. Let's see what you've got. Is that the best you can do?
Hey, go easy on the poor little guy. Salamanders are silent creatures. Only male frogs and toads have vocal sacs to produce sound.
Oh, all right. Well, I choose bachelor number 3. I found my soul frog.
Well, bachelor number 1 and 2, unfortunately, it's time for you to go. How about a big round of applause for our bachelors here? It's not unlikely that you chose this strapping male right here, especially with a croak like that. A croak indicates the size and health of a male frog, and you've got one heck of a croak there, buddy. Now go on there, you crazy kids. Go on. Can you feel the love tonight? I believe Elton John said it best. Am I right? Now, let's see if they had a healthy enough pond to support reproduction. Oh, hey, they did!
He's moving a little slow. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, bachelor number 3, for fertilizing my 2,000 eggs. You know what? I'm pretty much done with you, and I'll probably never see you again, but no hard feelings, hey? Big round of applause, everyone, as it goes back to his seat.
That's beautiful. Now, did I hear you say you laid 2,000 eggs? Why'd you lay so many?
Oh, well, we frogs actually play no part in the raising of our young. We basically lay our eggs and let nature take its course. Many of our eggs, in fact, are eaten by predators, such as birds, fish, and even other amphibians. Why, some don't even survive into adulthood. Some frogs have been known to lay 20,000 eggs.
20,000 eggs! Whoa, talk about safety in numbers. You have learned a lot. It seems only yesterday you had from that small egg, and now look, you are reproducing. You truly are a supreme indicator of the environment. I must leave you once again. May the frog be with you.
But Metamorphosis, where are you going?
My time has come. I must go to a better place.
Well, you're not going to die.
Under a leaf, sheesh. I've told you it's cooler under there. That's how I keep my skin looking so nice and warty.
Well, I guess Metamorphosis is right. I have come a long way. I've learned how to be a wood frog, and I've learned how to live and survive in the pond. The thing is, though, I don't really know how to be a supreme indicator of the environment. I mean, I suppose I just protect the pond. I mean, without me, who would look after the animals and the plants and everything?
Wow. It feels like I've been walking for half a lifetime. Oh. Hey, what is this place? Oh, wow. It sure looks good, though. Hey, maybe I found the other side of the pond. Yeah, life team. Down in the mud, on a lily pad, this is the place for me. This pond is my home, it helps the forest stay alive. And my pond even helps that ecosystem thrive. It's a water habitat for amphibians, it's where it's at. I'll protect this pond, we need it to survive. Good morning, I see you, Mr. Water Flea. Snacking on some nice lush green algae. She won't be here long. She's a favorite snack for pretty much everything else in the pond. Hey, water strider, how's life on top? A water tiger man, those jaws never stop. A bottom crawler, gotta love those leeches. Just make sure you check your breeches. This pond is my home. It helps the forest stay alive. And my pond even helps the ecosystem thrive. It's a water habitat for amphibians, it's where it's at. I'll protect this pond, we need it to survive. Hey, rushes and sedges, how's it growing over there? All you fishes, boy, you really got a funny stare. All those rodents, the beavers and muskrats, they sure know where it's at. Hey, waterfowl, hope you liked all my eggs. And you shorebirds with your long, skinny legs. All the creatures I will protect. I'm the guardian of the pond. This pond is my home. It helps the forest stay alive. And my pond even helps that ecosystem thrive. It's a water habitat. Hey! Whoa! Who are you? Well, I'm the monitor of this ecosystem, and I'm sworn to protect it from intruders. You are no friend of this pond. Whoa! Oh man, step aside, or I'll be having frog's legs for lunch. I don't have time for this. Hey! Why'd you do that? Hey! I pulled off your tail and you're still smiling. Yeah? That's because I know something that you don't know. What is that? Well, to evade predators, we salamanders will release our tails. But you lost your tail! Yeah, that's the trick. See, we salamanders can grow back arms, legs, tails, whereas you frogs can only grow back your toes. Whoa! Touché. What is that around your neck? Oh, it means that I'm the next supreme indicator of the environment. Now I know you're an intruder because I'm the supreme indicator of the environment. Oh, if only I'd found Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis, he's my master. What?
Wood frog, you must release your anger. This salamander is your distant cousin.
Metamorphosis? Oh, I found you. Distant cousin?
You both belong to the same class, the class Amphibia. Because of your ability to breathe through your skin, your dual life in both water and on land, and your importance at the bottom of the food chain, you are both indicator species. You must both protect the pond.
Protect the pond from what? Yeah, protect the pond from what? Some kind of pesticide that's going to be thrown on stage? I don't think so. It's seeping through my skin. I'm having trouble breathing. Wow! Oh my goodness! The sun is so hot. Oh, the breakdown in the ozone layer is letting in too much ultraviolet light. Wow! What is that? Oh, it's a car. That's gonna land right in the middle of my migration route. Oh my gosh! Wow! What was that? Oh no! They're gonna fill in our precious wetlands to make room for infills for residential development. Oh, don't they know how important wetlands are to the ecosystem? Who cares?
What is that out there? Well, I think I see a bunch of people holding signs. What do they say?
I don't know. I'm a salamander. I can't read.
Oh, well, maybe we can get this audience to help us read them.
Oh, okay. Where are we gonna start?
Well, let's start here. What does that one say, everybody?
That's true, yeah. Right.
What about this one down in the front?
Whoa.
How about this one right in the middle?
Whoa.
All right, and that one way at the back.
Whoa. Have a round of applause for all those signs. Oh, you feeling better? I feel better already.
Oh, yeah. Imagine if they hadn't acted when the amphibians were in trouble. I mean, if they had waited for the non-indicator species to start to suffer, it would be way too late.
Yeah, I know. Wow, that's great. I feel so good.
You found your place in the ecosystem. When the Earth is in danger, amphibians are the first to know. When things start happening to the amphibians, people have to act right away.
Yeah, and maybe with all you people helping us out, then we can actually do our jobs as guardians of the pond and protect it.
Yeah, and I mean, as indicator species, maybe we can work together.
Okay.
Well, all right, let's get started.
All right.
Woo! Wrong way, yeah.
Woo! All right. Karaoke style. This pond is my home. It helps the forest stay alive. Oh, and my pond even helps that ecosystem thrive. Oh, yeah. It's a water habitat for amphibians. It's where it's at.
I'll protect this pond.
We need it to survive. Oh, yeah. Larvae tadpoles can't handle nasty chemicals.
In the water to pollutants, they are susceptible.
Baby ozone.
Amphibians can't take those UV rays. Don't let this be their dying days.
Without the wetlands, amphibians would disappear.
Mammals, fish, birds, and have a tough time living here.
It's up to people. We're the guardians of the pond. Join in. This pond is my home. It helps the forest stay alive. Oh, and my pond even helps that ecosystem thrive. It's a water habitat for amphibians. It's where it's at. I'll protect this pond. We need it to survive. One more time. This pond is my home. It helps the forest stay alive. Oh, and my pond even helps that ecosystem thrive. It's a water habitat for amphibians. It's where it's at. I'll protect this pond. We need it to survive. Woo! Well done, everybody!
Excellent. Well, now, folks, here in Kananaskis Country, we've got a pretty healthy amphibian population. Unfortunately, though, in other parts of the world, the amphibians are in trouble.
That's right. Worldwide, these amazing creatures are disappearing at an alarming rate, and we're not entirely sure why.
Now, certainly loss of wetlands and the rainforest are part of the problems, but water quality, acid rain, parasites, and ozone depletion are also factors.
These indicator species are trying to tell us something, and it's up to us to listen.
Yeah, we need to listen to frogs and toads out there in wild spaces. And if we realize how cool the amphibians actually are, it won't take much for us to convince other people to care about them as well.